Hello, this is Vic Tantry at Canjo.com. In recent years, annuities have become one of the most popular vehicles for retirement planning. In this video, I'll show you how to use an annuity calculator to analyze various aspects of your investment. This spreadsheet was created by Dr. Vitver at Vertex42.com. Vertex42 is a wonderful online resource featuring dozens of different spreadsheets, many of which are available for free, and some of which are available for a paid download. I highly recommend you check them out. Let's get started by inputting our starting principal in cell D6. Our starting principal is the amount of the value of our annuity at the beginning of our analysis. So we're going to say about $100,000. We also are going to assume an annual interest rate of 5%, and we're going to assume a 25-year payment window, so that we're going to receive payments over 25 years. Right below that, we have the annuity payment type. Now, there are two options. You can get your payment at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year. We're going to assume beginning of the year. And finally, we have our inflation rate. At what rate do you expect costs to go up? We're going to say about 2% per year. So now you can see that we have some results over here. First of all, we have our initial amount, our initial payment, and that's going to, in this case, correlate with the first payment. So that's going to be the size of the first payment, and right below that we have the size of our final payment. The final payment is obviously larger than the first payment because of inflationary increases. We also have a graph over here to the right that shows how your balance will decrease over the schedule of your annuity. Let's scroll down a little bit here, and you see that we have a nice table with the year number, the interest earned in that year, the payment amount, how much are you receiving, the end of the year balance, and the cumulative interest the total interest that you've earned so far on the annuity. So this is a very nice tool to determine a payment schedule for any individual annuity based on certain inputs. We also have a calculator option, the second spreadsheet here, and this allows us to find out various aspects of the annuity given certain inputs. So for example, we can solve for, well, first of all, we have to input our annual inflation rate, so we're going to assume 2% per year. And here we can try to first solve for the annual payment. So let's assume that we have $100,000 in principal, an annual interest rate of 5%, and 25 years to pay out. This is exactly what we had before. And you can see that we have one column for fixed annuities over here and another column for the inflation adjusted annuities. This is what we saw in the previous spreadsheet. And we also have a monthly output. You can see the size of the monthly payment for a fixed annuity and the monthly payment for an inflation adjusted annuity. Scrolling down a little more, we have a calculator for solving for the starting principal amount. How much is your annuity worth given certain inputs? So let's say that the first annual payment is $5,000. We'll assume an annual interest rate of 5%, and we'll assume 25 years to pay out. So we see that in a fixed annuity, our starting principal is about $74,000, and our inflation adjusted value of the principal is a little more than $90,000. Finally, scrolling down a little more, we have a calculator for solving for the years to pay out, the number of years. So effectively the length that the annuity will last. So you can see that you have a starting principal amount of $100,000 again, and annual interest rate of 5% again, and we'll say our first annual payment is going to be $5,000. And you can see that in a fixed annuity, the annuity will last more than 62 years, but for an inflation adjusted annuity, it will last just over 29 years. So hopefully this calculator has helped you analyze various aspects of the annuity, and I hope this video has helped you learn how to use this for your own security. Thank you very much for watching, and for similar videos, I recommend you check out my website, www.canjo.com.